Hello Gemini, it's Lisa, and here is your June 10th to 16th, 2024 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below this video. Okay, so if I could speak, the overall message for you for this week, Gemini, is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is just focusing on gratitude, focusing on the things that you do have and not focusing on the things that you don't have. It really is understanding your cup runs over with tons of good things and just focusing on that. When this card shows up, I always suggest having a gratitude journal, writing down every day what you're grateful for in the morning and in the evening, or even just saying what you're grateful for. And then what that does is it changes your mindset, but also puts out to the universe that you're grateful, and then the universe sends you more things to be grateful for. I have a free gratitude journal on my website if you want to go and grab that. It just prompts you and helps you kind of to focus on really kind of putting those thoughts on paper. The challenge that you face this week is understanding that everything happens for a reason, when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. So when it's in this place, it's just really kind of being grateful and having patience and understanding that certain things don't work out for other things to work out, and just kind of understanding the process and how the universe works in mysterious ways. The card of what you need to focus on is interesting, is the Four of Cups, which is an opportunity coming out of the blue. It comes, in a mysterious way. It may also come in disguise. So one thing that leads to another thing. So really just pay attention, grab onto those opportunities that present themselves, even if you're like, I have no idea where this is going, or what, I don't want to do this, but I'll do it because it's an opportunity that's presented to me. And then it leads you to even more things. So it just really feels like the universe working in mysterious ways to make things happen. And you need to kind of take the path of least resistance and go with where the universe is taking you rather than fight against it. And then what you don't see coming will reveal in a moment. So this week, all about being grateful for what you do have, and that knowing that your cup runs over with tons of good things and there's more and more good things coming. Before we get any further, I just want to apologize for any coughing or just my weird voice. I went traveling to do some ghost hunting and some research for my next book, and I picked up COVID along the line. So I haven't been able to do my one card pulls, daily pulls that I do because I didn't have a voice and I was very sick. And today I really, really wanted to try to get my weekly readings out. So I apologize for my weird voice and if I have to cough or take a drink at any point. But then, like I said, I really wanted to get these to you guys. So back to you. The Ace of Cups, being really grateful for what you do have. The Queen of Pentacles is just not stressing and worrying about what makes you secure in the material world. Traditionally, this is about money. So it could be like holding on to money, afraid to spend it just in case. Or so you're not creating a flow because you're holding on too tight to it, or thinking you need more of it in order to be successful or to take the steps you need to take, right? So it's what you're actually doing by doing this is you're blocking what it is that you want. You're blocking more money from coming into your life. So it's understanding you need to create a flow. So whether it's money or whatever makes you secure in the material world, that could be love. So it could be like you're holding on to a certain ideal or a certain person, even though you're not happy because you're too afraid. You want a better love, but you're afraid to let go of the one that's not great, or you're afraid to let go of a certain idea because what if, right? So you're blocking the good thing from coming in. So it's understanding you need to just focus on gratitude and create a flow with the universe. You've planted the seeds to your success, and now it's just continuing to do the work. And again, this card is also about learning to be open and to learn to adapt to things that are coming in. So not being so structured, like this is the way it has to be. This is, it's this way or no way. And it's like, no, you got to grow and change and go with the flow. Again, it feels very much like the path of least resistance, being open to being led by the universe down your path to really good things instead of being so structured, which kind of like think of it as planting a seed in a small pot, and the plant starts to grow, and if you keep it in that tiny pot, it won't grow. But if you keep transplanting it into bigger and bigger pots and then eventually into your garden, it will grow huge and you'll bear fruit off of it and it'll be really successful. But if you keep it in this little pot, it will never grow, right? It'll just grow so far and then that's it. And it may even die because you're not getting the nutrition and the opportunity to grow. So it's learning to adapt and to transfer and to change, and do what you need to do in order to, have as much success as you can have, whatever area of your life that's in. And then the Six of Cups is it's a challenge. I know in theory, we know that everything happens for a reason, but sometimes we get impatient and we're like, why isn't it happening now? Or why isn't it happening this way that I thought it should happen? And it's just they keep saying patience over and over again. And being open to kind of where it's leading you. The Seven of Cups is your hopes and dreams, re-examining them. What is it that you want in your life? What we wanted even a year ago to what we want now can be completely different, right? So it's reassessing your hopes and dreams and then start making them happen. Start focusing and taking the steps towards them. And even though you may not know exactly where it's leading or what the steps are that you need to take, because it's not 100% clear, just focus on the steps you need to take one step at a time. And as you move forward, it will come clearer and clearer where it's leading and how you need to go in order to get to the successes that you want. You'll see where it's leading. You'll understand what the reasons were behind the universe doing what it's doing. But right now, you just have to go with the flow. Then where you need to focus on is paying attention to opportunities or anything that comes in. Don't be so structured, like think of the pot again. Don't be so structured as I'm staying in this little pot and that's all I'm doing. Be open to transplanting, to opportunities that come in. The universe this card to me is all about the universe working in mysterious ways. And it also works in disguise. One thing that appears as one thing will lead to something else. Wow. And then you get the World, the best card in the deck. Can't get any better than that. That's getting everything that you want in the material world. Career, health, relationships, romantic relationships. It's just letting the universe lead you and you taking those opportunities, having resolute action with it, because we work with the universe, right? So it's like one way or another, I'm going to achieve this. I'm going to have this in my life. I don't know when it's going to happen or how it's going to happen. I'm just going to take the steps I need to take in order to get there and allow the universe to help me along the way. But I know I'm going to have this. And when you have that energy and that attitude, then it's very clear to the universe what they need to do in order to help you by having this resolute action. When you have fear and doubt, the universe gets very confused and they're like, do they really want that? Or what do they want, right? So be very clear in your intention and have resolute action. One way or another, you're going to achieve it. The Knight of Cups is someone brings you information that helps you move forward this week. And yeah, the Chariot is moving forward. You move away from some negative things or just some harder things, and you start moving towards really positive outcomes. So just keep going forward, and you just have to do it with balance. You don't have to rush forward or be overwhelmed. Just one step at a time, and it will grow. And then it's putting your head down, learning new ways of doing things, adding new things, just doing the work you need to do in order to have the success. This card really is about what you put into it, you'll get out of it, right? So you work hard, you'll get big success. If you only put in a little bit, then you'll only get a little bit of success. But they're saying put your head down, work hard, gather information, and it will pay off tenfold. So amazing, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that really helps. If you enjoyed my video, if you could subscribe, that would be amazing. Have a fabulous week, and I'll talk to you soon.
Worry works. 90% of the things you worry about never happen.